a Saturday afternoon. Smell of old paper underneath the moon, of a dusty attic window, a life packed away. And there it is, a tangled spool of grey. Taxi case and a label worn and thin. Don't even know where I would begin to play the songs you wrote down just for me. A faded ghost of 1993. It's funny how a simple, useless thing can make the quietest part of your heart sing. A melody I thought was long erased, a feeling time is not entirely misplaced. It's the ghost of a mixtape on a forgotten shelf, a quiet piece of my younger self. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't make me cry, just a warm hello and a soft goodbye. It's the foundation of the love I know, the hesitancy that helped my own heart grow. I hear the kids downstairs, a happy modern sound. Their world spins faster on this solid ground. I see the lines around my lover's eyes, filled with a truth that needs no disguise. The younger love, a clumsy hopeful art, a Walkman humming close against my heart. Taught me the notes before I knew the song, taught me the place where I truly belong. It's funny how a memory can appear and whisper something comforting and clear. It isn't lost, it isn't what might be, it's just another color inside of me. It's the ghost of a mixtape on a forgotten shelf, a quiet piece of my younger self. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't make me cry, just a warm hello and a soft goodbye. It's the foundation of the love I know, the hesitancy that helped my own heart grow. We listen on the radio, hoping they would play the wanted song that always saved the day. Singing off key in a crowded, smoky room, chasing away the adolescent gloom. The chapters close, the pages turn to gold, a story beautifully and bravely told. It's the ghost of a mixtape on a forgotten shelf, a quiet piece of my younger self. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't make me cry, just a warm hello and a soft goodbye. It's the foundation of the love I know, the hesitancy that helped my own heart grow. Rain against the window glass, a scent of autumn in the air, a half-forgotten photograph, a feeling I can't quite place where. I remember tangled wires from a player bill for one, sharing with whispers and desires beneath the pale and setting sun. I trace the lines upon my hand, a map of where my life has been. That chapter in a faded land was how my real story would begin. It's just a whisper in the static now, a gentle amber hue, a promise and a youthful vow that somehow led me here to this view. Not a regret, just a watercolor stain on the window of my life, touched by the rain. The walls are filled with crayon art, a different love song fills the room, a steady rhythm in my heart, chasing away all of the gloom. We built this home on solid ground, not on a dreamer's hopeful prayer. A quiet, deeper love I found, a peace beyond any compare. I trace the lines upon my hand, a map of where my life has been. That chapter in a faded land was how my real story would begin. It's just a whisper in the static now, a gentle amber hue, a promise and a youthful vow that somehow led me here to this view. Not a regret, just a watercolor stain on the window of my life, touched by the rain. That flicker was a guiding light, a teenage echo, sweet and clear. It taught my heart to hold on tight, to recognize what I hold dear. Every detour, every sign was leading to the sweet design of mine. It's more than static in the sound, it's a foundational amber hue. That first true promise that I found, it somehow led me here to all that's new. Not a regret, just a watercolor stain on the window of my life, washed clean by rain, washed clean by rain, a soft refrain. Streetlights paint the window pane with gold, a story that the quiet evening holds. I remember tangled wires, one shared headset, a whispered song, a promise not said yet, the hiss and click of a tape you made for me felt more like home than home was meant to be. The melody, a ghost inside the rain, a faint and gentle, sweet, forgotten pain. It wasn't just a season that we knew, it was the seed for everything that grew. It's little hands are reaching out for mine. I see a different future in their eyes. We built this house on sacrifice and grace, a different kind of love, a different time and place. The countdown on the radio has long since disappeared, replaced by lullabies that calm a childish fear. The feeling like a half-remembered dream, a current flowing underneath the stream. It wasn't meant to be the final shore, but the wave that taught my heart what it was for. Is the ember in my memory, a static on the line, a tender faded frequency, forever intertwined. Not a chapter I would change, not a moment to regret, just a color in the portrait of a life I hadn't met. The pages turn, the ink began to dry beneath the busy ordinary sky. Truth that holds me fast, that every love prepares you for the love that's meant to last. It's the amber in my memory, a static on the line, a tender faded frequency, forever intertwined. Not a chapter I would change, not a moment to regret. It's the color in the portrait of the life I'm living yet. Static fades, the ember glows. Rainy Tuesday, sorting through the years in a cardboard box of forgotten souvenirs. A faded ticket stub, a letter folded tight beneath a tangled cord of tangled black and white. Remember the click and the gentle whirring sound as a secret world on a spinning spool was found. And just for a moment, the scent of summer air, the static on the radio, a promise whispered there. It's a worn out tape melody playing in my heart, a bittersweet and perfect piece of Israeli art. We were just a clumsy verse, a chorus bright and bold, the greatest story never fully told, a first love song on a B-side, soft and low. Of headphones, sharing one device, your shoulder next to mine, a teenage paradise. We'd wait for hours for the weekly countdown show, to hear that one specific song that only we would know. Now I hear it sometimes, driving kids from school, and smile at the girl who broke every single rule. verse, a chorus bright and bold. The greatest story never fully told. A first love song on a B-side, soft and low. The rhythm taught me how to feel, the harmony, how to grow. It wasn't meant for forever, but it gave my life a flow. That beat now lives in lullabies I sing my own to sleep. A different kind of love, just as true and just as deep. Still it's a worn out tape melody playing in my heart. A bittersweet and perfect piece of a Sweeney art. We were just a clumsy verse, a chorus bright and bold. The greatest story never fully told. A first love song on a B-side, soft and low. Just a soft, low echo. Found a box of tangle wires from a single player. Dusty cover, a faded prayer. Cited hums of forgotten tune we used to share. A ghost of your voice hanging in the air. We split the headphones walking home from school, thinking we were breaking every rule. The world was small, just a winding street. Your whispered name, a bittersweet, and every beat was a promise made, a memory that will never fade. There wasn't the love that lasts a lifetime long. It wasn't the ending to my story song, but it was the first note, honest and so true. The compass point that led me here to you. An echo in the static, soft and low. A seed of the person I would grow. I remember waiting by the midnight dial for the DJ's voice to stay a while, hoping they would play that one specific track, so I could think of you and not turn back. Those rooftop nights with cheap guitars we'd sing, believing in what tomorrow's dawn would bring. The world was wide, a future to embrace, written on the lines of your young face. And every chord was a promise made, a memory that will never fade. There wasn't the love that lasts a lifetime long. It wasn't the ending to my story song, but it was the first note, honest and so true. The compass point that led me here to you. An echo in the static, soft and low. A seed of the person I would grow. Different music in these quiet halls, a lullaby, a child's soft calls. This life I built, this family I hold dear, was born from the courage I first learned here. You taught me how to love without a script or guide. A chapter closed, but with nothing left to hide. There wasn't the love that lasts a lifetime long. It wasn't the ending to my story song, but it was the first note, honest and so true. The compass point for a life I never knew. An echo in the static, soft and low. A seed of the person I would grow. cardboard box tied up with string. Unearths a ghost of a forgotten spring. There you are, in a worn-out frame, a whispered echo of a different name. Headphones sharing one thin wire, fanning the flame of a teenage fire. The hiss and click of the player starting slow, a secret word only we could know. The melody rises, a gentle swell from a time I remember all too well. It isn't sadness, it isn't pain, just a warm and quiet kind of rain. And you're just a faded Polaroid smile, kept in a box for a long, long while. A beautiful chapter, a youthful art that drew the first map of my own heart. Now the picture's home to a different face. My world is built in another place. But thank you for that moment in time, that sweet, clumsy cobblestone climb. I still recall waiting by the radio for our song on the countdown show, singing off key in a crowded room, chasing away the coming gloom. You drew my portrait on a napkin torn, the day my current life was born. Funny how a single fleeting glance can lead the steps of a lifetime's dance. The cello sighs, a gentle ache for a promise we were too young to make. It isn't longing, it isn't regret, just a feeling I can't forget. 'Cause you're just a faded Polaroid smile, kept in a box for a long, long while. A beautiful chapter, a youthful art that drew the first map of my own heart. Now the picture's home to a different face. My world is built in another place. But thank you for that moment in time, that sweet, clumsy cobblestone climb. That love wasn't meant to be the final line. There was a coffee that woke a sleepy heart of mine. It taught me how to give, how to stand, how to fall, and how to hear my children's laughter in the hall. It was a stepping stone, not a final view, and every part of me knows that it's true. You're more than a faded Polaroid smile. You're the reason I learned to walk the mile. A beautiful chapter, a youthful art that drew the first map of my own heart. Now my hands are held by a different love, a gift sent down from the stars above. But thank you for that moment in time, my first and most innocent, perfect rhyme. Just a faded Polaroid smile.